There are thousands of talented job seekers out there on the internet who can help you grow your business. The question is, where can you find them? Well, that's what I'm discussing for. We've rounded up the top 8 websites to find Filipino workers, so you can find your next employee today. So, hiring independent contractors versus agencies. Choosing between an agency and an independent contractor depends on several factors, such as the complexity of the project and the duration of the working relationship you're looking for. Oftentimes, the cost is the most defining factor. Here's how to decide who you should hire. Number 1. How much are you willing to spend to get the job done? An independent contractor will definitely save you money. Agencies mark up the salaries of their Filipino workers so they can pay for overhead costs, such as accounting fees, advertising, insurance, rent, telephone bills, travel expenses, and utilities. Freelancers, on the other hand, only need enough for their internet service. Add that to the rates of a job seeker from a developing country, and you're looking at the possibility of paying only $350 to $500 a month. If you're looking to hire one person only, you're probably better off doing the hiring yourself, unless you don't have the time to do it, of course. 2. How difficult is the project? This is for business owners who are hiring to get a specific project done, such as getting a website or a mobile app built. Agencies are ideal for complex, one-time projects, especially if you don't have the time or expertise to manage a team of specialists. An outsourcing agency can easily accomplish a specific short-term goal with a deadline. Since they have a team in place that they can tap into at any given time, an agency can assure you that they will get the job done before the deadline. If you're looking to get a job done in the long term, however, then agencies aren't your best choice. If the job can be accomplished by 1 to 4 people, then you won't need an agency with dozens of employees. For instance, if you want content written regularly for your website or social media marketing for your app, you'll want to hire an individual contractor instead. Not only will this help you cut costs, it also gives you the chance to add to your team as the demands grow. 3. How involved do you want to be in the process? If you want to maintain much of the control over the project, you'll want an independent contractor. Agencies care about delivering results. From their point of view, once they get the project brief, you no longer have to be involved for them to provide those results. They'll keep you updated on their progress, but that's about it. Outsourcing agencies are great for getting the job done quickly, but if you want to monitor business processes, hiring an independent contractor is for you. When hiring an independent contractor, you have 2 options to choose from. You can either hire them yourself or get a recruitment service to hire for you. Regardless of what you choose, here are all the websites you need to know while on the mission to find Filipino workers. So, here are the 8 websites for hiring Filipino workers. 1. Onlinejobs.ph. Onlinejobs.ph is the largest website for Filipino remote job seekers. It's also one of the first of its kind, and now has over 1 million resumes you can browse. Creating an account is free, but to really make the most out of the site, you'll need to pay a subscription fee. Subscriptions can be canceled at any time, and since you can hire someone in less than a week, it's almost like a one-time fee. You will also have the option to ask Onlinejobs.ph to do the recruiting for you. For the 69-month pro subscription, you get to post up to 3 job ads, get job ads approved instantly, read worker reviews, and contact up to 75 workers per month. The premium subscription for $99 gives you full access to all of Onlinejobs.ph's features and training materials, plus it has posting capabilities of up to 10 job ads. You can also contact up to 500 workers per month. Onlinejobs.ph also has its time tracking software for easier employee monitoring, plus apps for Android and iOS. Number 2, Virtualstaff.ph. Virtualstaff.ph operates exactly like Onlinejobs.ph, but they have a lower monthly rate. The site offers a selection of subscription plans, starting with their $49 monthly plan that allows you to post job ads, invite job seekers to apply to your job post, contact workers, hire as many workers as you need, and pay your staff directly. Similar to Onlinejobs.ph, you can cancel your subscription once you are done hiring. Virtualstaff.ph also offers an annual subscription plan for $120 and a lifetime plan for $300. It has a database of over 100,000 Filipino workers. And although the site is relatively young, it already provides a comprehensive set of training materials and even a free ebook. Number 3, Virtual Staff Finder. Virtual Staff Finder is a professional matchmaking service. For a one-time fee of $495, the recruitment service will find you 3 candidates that fit the needs of your job description. Simply list the skills you seek in a virtual assistant, and they will do the rest. Applicants will be subjected to a number of tests, interviews, and background checks before they are presented to you, so you'll only have to talk to the best ones available. The recruitment process usually takes 7 to 14 days, but sometimes it can be a little longer. And if you don't like the final candidates they selected for you, they can find another batch of candidates for you. Afterward, you can interview these candidates, and you get to decide how much you want to pay your virtual assistant. If you don't like the virtual worker you hired, Virtual Staff Finder is also willing to provide you with another batch of candidates provided that you inform them within 10 days of hiring the virtual worker you want replaced. Virtual Staff Finder can help you look for general virtual assistants, content writers, web marketers, bookkeepers, WordPress developers, graphic designers, customer service representatives, and telemarketers. 4. Virtual Coworker. Virtual Coworker exists to find Filipino workers for you. All you need to do is send them a brief that explains the job's responsibilities, and they will do all the work for you, from finding, screening, to interviewing job applicants. You can choose between a part-time or a full-time worker. The actual recruitment may take up to several weeks, depending on the job's demands. You will then receive the resumes of the screened job applicants, whom you can interview. Virtual Coworker organizes the paperwork and payroll once you've decided who to hire. The service also comes with a time tracker that sends you a daily summary of your virtual assistant's activities. Their pricing guide will give you an idea of the rates of entry-level virtual assistants in different fields. 5. TaskBullet. With TaskBullet, you don't have to worry about contracts and monthly bills when you get a Filipino worker from them. Instead, they use what they call the bucket system. All you have to do is to purchase a bucket of hours that your virtual employees can pull from while working for you. You can even have a team of virtual employees pulling from the same bucket. And once those hours are used up, you can just purchase another bucket. However, you do have to use up the hours you purchased within 90 days, and you are unable to purchase additional hours until your current bucket runs out. Each bucket also includes a dedicated project manager who will oversee the tasks that your virtual employees are working on. Just inform the project manager of the tasks you want done, and he'll assign them to a virtual worker. For those who are new to TaskBullet, try their starter bucket at $220 for 20 hours of work, $11 per hour. This will give you a feel of what to expect if you use their services. The next plan available is the Light Bucket Plan, which is billed at $540 for 60 hours of work, $9 an hour. The best rate you can get from TaskBullet is from their Expert Bucket at $6.50 per hour. This is billed at $1,560 for 240 hours of work. With the bucket system, you can upgrade or downgrade all you want. You can even take a little break if you want. 6. Bestjobs.ph. Bestjobs.ph has a similar setup to all the other job board sites, well, except for their payment scheme. Instead of a monthly subscription, Bestjobs.ph offers all their site's features at 1,500 PHP, around $30 per job ad. They also have a 5-job ad pack for 5,000 PHP, around $100. While the free service allows unlimited job posting, you're only able to access the first 15 job applications. You also don't have the option to browse resumes or see job seekers' contact details. The paid options allow for all these and more, which means you get full access to the million of resumes uploaded on bestjobs.ph. Note that job ads are deactivated 60 days after posting. 7. Outsourced.ph. Outsourced.ph is a recruitment service, exclusively catering to small to medium enterprises. To hire a virtual assistant, simply send them a job description and wait for them to find you a match. Virtual assistants work from the Outsourced.ph office in the Philippines. 8. Remote Workmate. Remote Workmate is an Australian virtual assistant company that has access to a large pool of virtual workers from the Philippines. They provide a free trial period as well as recruitment assistance services such as resume analysis and job description creation. Remote Workmate also provides a free employee swap program, so if your virtual assistant isn't a good fit for your company, you can ask for another one. So, why you should hire your workers yourself. Now that you have seen all the best sites to find Filipino workers, we're going to tell you why it's a good idea to hire your employees yourself. It's cost-effective. No middleman means no commissions. Hiring a Filipino worker without recruitment services means you don't pay extra charges. It's not going to take you long. You may be thinking, I may not save money, but I can save time. That's simply not true. When you post a job ad on a website like Onlinejobs.ph, you can get several job applications within the day. It's all a matter of skimming through job applications, disregarding the ones that aren't compatible with your job description, and scheduling video interviews. You can find a new employee in less than 3 days, guaranteed. Quick tip, when posting a job ad, sneak in an instruction like, use the word ginger in your subject line to prove you read this job ad. This simple trick will let you filter through dozens of job ads easily. Simply ignore the ones without ginger in the subject line. It's a quick way to know if job seekers bothered to read your ad and followed your instructions. It's a good way to get to know your employee. If you plan on working long-term with your next hire, you may as well start getting to know them early. The hiring process, particularly the interview, is a great opportunity to get to know your potential employee on a more personal level. You may even become good friends. Nothing beats your own judgment. When all the candidates for a job are qualified and have a great work ethic, how does a recruitment service decide who to recommend? There's no way of knowing. Performing the whole hiring process yourself means you get to make decisions based on your standards. More importantly, it allows you to listen to your gut. Sometimes a seemingly perfect candidate simply feels wrong. It's important that you spot this early on in the process. So, finding a great hire is rewarding. There's nothing quite like the peace of mind that comes with the realization that you made an excellent hire. You won't get that feeling immediately after an interview or during the training period, but you will get it when your employee starts delivering beyond your expectations and when you watch your business grow before your eyes. So, outsourcing Filipino workers is the key to success. More and more businesses have been outsourcing Filipino workers in the last decade. Not only is outsourcing cost efficient, but it can also help you scale your business quickly. Here's why. The hiring process is faster. Thanks to the internet, you no longer have to wait for weeks before you find a new employee. Publishing a job ad now only takes a few minutes, and you can begin interviewing potential recruits within a day. Onboarding an employee can take you no more than a week. Freelancers can start working immediately. Hiring freelancers beats training an in-house employee if you're looking to start a project as soon as possible. In-house employees typically need to be trained, while freelancers who are specialists in their field won't need too much, if any, skills training. Outsourced workers are quick learners. Since these freelancers are specialists, they can adapt quickly to changes in the industry. In fact, you won't need to tell them to learn. They'll do it on their own time because they rely heavily on their skills and industry knowledge to find clients and land jobs. Deciding where to find an awesome outsourced worker is just the beginning. You'll also need to know everything from how to spot a candidate worth hiring to how to keep your employees motivated. Awesome Outsourcing will continue to provide everything you need to help you get started. So keep visiting us for more outsourcing tips, tricks, guides, and news. In the description below, you will find a link to our favorite job board, Online Jobs. Hope this has been helpful. See you in the next video.